We find ourselves in the town of Eibar, in the year of our Lord 1791. This is the workshop of Juan Esteban de Bustinduy, master cannon maker, one of the best in his guild. While the master and his apprentices work on making cannons for the Royal Guipuzcoan Company of Caracas, Spain lives its first years under the reign of Charles IV. These are unstable times in the courts of Europe.
Master Juan Esteban, I need to chamfer this tube, and I have not yet learned the skill.
Martin, to chamfer the cannon, you first need to do a good job of forging the ring that will join the two tubes, and then, you know.
Good afternoon. Juan Esteban de Bustinduy.
At your service?
My name is Domingo de Lorza. I belong to a renowned family of cannon and railing makers from El Goibar, though we now live in Placencia, and I come with an urgent request.
How can I help?
The court of His Majesty the King, Charles IV, has placed a pressing order with our firm for a series of harquebuses, but what with two of our workmen falling ill and our apprentices' lack of experience with these matters, we will be unable to undertake such a venture, which is why I have come to your workshop, knowing that your firm is of great renown, recognized throughout the kingdom, being an armourer of such famed lineage as the Bustinduy family.
Sir Domingo de Lorza, I know which family you belong to, and I am familiar with the court's commissions, and not with fond memories, as a matter.
Master Juan Esteban, I come from Placencia from the royal factory with the cannons tested. All without a shade of doubt have comfortably passed the examinations.
Very good, Andres. Now off you go to Eibar's smithy, Tomas de Garate, and place the order you know of from previous visits. And do not forget to bring me his reply as soon as possible. It's urgent.
Yes. As I was just saying, to vouch for the order, a messenger from the court has brought the petition to our hands. It is necessary to fashion 150 harquebuses for the Eve of St. John. The purchaser, in this case, is a good guarantor.
I have grown old in the trade of cannon maker. And if on any occasion I have seen my father and brothers suffer for late payments, these have been precisely due to orders received from the Crown.
I too understand. As you know, our workshop is devoted to the same trade, and 100 times we have gone through hardship for this same reason. But on this occasion it looks very promising. The order comes from the court, not the king. More I cannot say, but without doubt, payment will be made in hand and secure.
Master, Smithy Tomas tells me the harquebus locks are ready, that only some 25 locks remain to be assembled.
That is good, Andres. And did you ask him about the flintstones?
Yes, Master. He also needs flintstones, which he'll request from the Placencia smithy José de Beistego.
Thank you, Andres. Off you go and help Martin. He needs to know how to join the ring with the cannon. Help him forge. You already know how. Good, Domingo. Let's continue our conversation.
Yes. I see the factory is doing well, that you have an abundance of orders. That is a good sign. That is how it should have been some years back, that while the armies slaughtered one another on the fields of Flanders, we almost died either from the excesses of orders or from hunger for not being paid for our work.
That's how it is. Thanks to the Guipuzcoan Company of Caracas, our family's hardships came to an end. If we can be grateful for anything, it is for prompt and assured payment, although it is somewhat lean. Not like in the old days, which is why I have such bitter memories. But if you've come all this way to find me, there must be a good reason. I will have to trust your word.
Thank you for your sincerity. The fact is that a storm between the courts of Europe is approaching. France is always lying in wait, and we never know when it will dare strike.
True enough. Martin, bring something to drink. All manner of news comes to us here as well, and not exactly sweet at that. I have a wife and children to provide for. And while I can still lift a hammer and hit the iron against the anvil, here I will remain. Good, Domingo. What news do we have of this order?
It is a special order. In total, 150 harquebuses, are to leave Deba Harbour on the good ship Los Angeles on the eve of St. John. The captain of said vessel sends me a message saying that he carries with him the amount to be delivered by hand to whomsoever transports the weapons.
Very good, Domingo. Better a bird in the hand, and by the skin of our teeth, than getting involved in so many lawsuits, trials, court cases, and actions. Let us obey then, and both keep the money. Between orders and haste...
And captains and nobles, may they shut up and pay!
May all go well with this venture. And seeing as we met in this way, let us shake hands firmly to seal this shipment, which is none other than my trust and friendship. May peace last 100 years, and our friendship too.